Assalamu alaikum. Welcome to Amna's English Zone, my YouTube channel. Here on this channel you can find easy English grammar lessons. Please subscribe my channel and must like my video. In this video you are going to learn about interrogative sentences. If you want to learn them in simple and easy way, must watch this video completely. Interrogative sentences. Interrogative sentences are used to ask questions. They start with a question word or a verb and end with a question mark. They often start with a question word like what, how, when, why, where, whose, which, or sometimes they can also be start with is, are, do, does, did, shall, will, have, has, had, etc. Here are some examples of interrogative sentences. Let's see. When will you finish your work? How are you going to do it? Where do you live? Is he a teacher? Do you like horse riding? Are they traveling by a bus? Here you can see first, second, and third sentence. These sentences start with question word, WH word, and here you can notice in the last three sentences they start with an auxiliary verb. Let's see the types of interrogative sentences. Types of interrogative sentences. There are the following four types of interrogative sentences: yes no questions, WH questions, alternative questions, take questions. Yes no questions. Yes no questions typically start with a helping verb like do, is, are, can, will, etc. The helping verb comes first, followed by the subject and the main verb. Let's see how to make yes no questions with the helping verbs or auxiliary verbs. Here are the examples of yes no questions that are formed through the helping verbs or auxiliary verbs. Let's see. Did he make a cake for you? Are you enjoying the party? Can you speak French? May I go outside? How to change affirmative sentences into interrogative? Let's see. She is studying for the exam. This is an affirmative sentence. This is a positive sentence. Let's see how to change into interrogative by changing the position of its auxiliary verb. In this sentence, you can notice this that is the helping verb while studying is the main verb. We just have to change the position of helping verb with the subject of the sentence to make it interrogative. Here, in this sentence, is will come at the start of the sentence, she on the second number, and then main verb, while the rest of the sentence would remain the same. Is she studying for the exam? I changed this statement into interrogative, making some changes. I changed the position of helping verb here with I replace it with subject of the sentence to make it question. It was a wonderful day. Here you can see that was is the helping verb. I just have to change its position to change into interrogative. Was it a wonderful day? I just changed the position of helping verb here in this sentence to make it interrogative. I write was at first and then it on second, and the rest of the sentences will remain the same. They watched an interesting movie. In this sentence, you can notice that there is no helping verb. So, what to do when there is no helping verb? In simple present and in simple past tenses, there is no helping verbs. First, we have to identify this sentence whether it is simple present or simple past. If it is simple present tense, we can use helping verbs like does, do, according to the subject of the sentence. And if it is simple past, then we have to use did. We can identify the sentence by the form of verb, as here the second form of verb has used here, so we will use here did they watch an interesting movie? She lives in a beautiful small town. You can also notice that this sentence also don't have any helping verb, so we have to use it by our own according to the verb of the sentence. In this sentence, the verb of the sentence is lives, so we choose does here. Does she live in a beautiful small town? We use does here to change it into interrogative. He can cook delicious food. Can is a modal verb. We can also change the position of modal verbs in a sentence to make it interrogative. Can he cook delicious food? WH questions. This is the second type of interrogative sentence. These questions start with a question word such as who, what, where, why, when, how, whom, whose, or which. Let's see its examples. Here are the examples of WH questions. Let's see them. Who knows the answer of the question? This question starts with who. Who is used to ask about a person. Whom did you meet yesterday? This question starts with whom. Whom is also used to ask about a person. When will you finish your study? In this question, when comes at the start of the question. When is used to ask about the time. Where are you staying these days? In this sentence starts with where. Where is used to ask about the place or location. Why did you choose that story? This question starts with why. Why is used to ask the reason of an action. What is the weather like today? This question starts with what. What is used to ask about inanimate nouns or non-living things. Whose responsibility is to finish the project? In this sentence, whose is also used for the person. It shows the possession of a person. Alternative questions, the third type of interrogative sentences. Alternative questions are a type of interrogative sentence that ask for a choice of two or more answers. These questions are similar with yes/no questions, but they have two possible answers. Word or is used to show the choice here in these questions. Let's see its examples. Do you want tea, coffee, or espresso? Here in this question, you can see that there are three choices: tea, coffee, or espresso. The word or is used to represent the choice in this sentence. Would you like some ice cream or some cake? Here in this sentence, the word or is used to show the choice. Is the weather hot or cold today? In this sentence, you can also notice that the word or is used to talk about two types of weather. Do you want to be rich or poor? Here, you can also notice that the word or is used to represent the choices. The next type of interrogative sentences is tag questions. Tag questions are a type of interrogative sentence. They turn a statement into a question by adding a short question at the end. In simple words, a tag question is just a phrase added at the end of a sentence or a statement used for the confirmation or clarification of something. Here are the examples of tag questions. Let's see them. They could listen me, couldn't they? He can't swim. Can he? You have seen that movie, haven't you? They shouldn't have done that, should they? She is a doctor, isn't she? In these sentences, you can notice that they all are made up according to the pronoun of the sentence and according to the helping verb of the sentence. In the first sentence, you can see that the helping verb of the sentence is could, so that's why the phrase of the question phrase is also consist of could with the addition of not to make a clarification. There is also the same according to the subject of the sentence. He can't swim, can he? Here you can notice that the helping verb of this sentence is can't. So according to the helping verb, here I use can, and he is also remain the same. He will also remain the same according to the subject of the sentence. You have seen that movie, haven't you? In this sentence, I add here the phrase haven't according to have, and you will also remain the same. They shouldn't have done that, should they? In this sentence, the helping verb is shouldn't, that's why I use here should according to the helping verb, and they will also remain according to the remain same according to the subject of the sentence. She is a doctor. In this sentence, the helping verb is, so that's why I use it in the question phrase isn't, and she is also the same according to the subject of the sentence. I hope you understand my lesson and find it easy. Please subscribe my channel and must like my video. Thank you so much.